A smart speaker that actually watches what you're doing and gives you advice is about to become a reality. This isn't just Alexa with a better attitude. It's OpenAI bringing ChatGPT, maybe even GPT 4.0, right into your living room or office. Forget about web-based chatbots you have to interact with on a screen. Now, imagine ambient AI, an assistant that's aware of your surroundings, not just your voice commands. Here's why this is such a big deal right now. Up until now, intelligent assistants only had limited information. They could answer basic commands, but they never really understood your context. OpenAI's rumored speaker, with built-in sensors and multimodal AI, promises a major step forward. We're talking about real-time advice, proactive support, and, more importantly, a totally new kind of platform. Developers could build not just voice apps, but context-aware integrations. This could turn AI into an active part of wherever you work or live. If you've ever felt boxed in by the robotic, pre-scripted answers from Alexa or Google Home, this is what you've been waiting for. Real intelligence instead of just fancy speech recognition. Let's break down what we know. Multiple outlets, including The Verge, The Indian Express, and Gizmo China, have reported that OpenAI plans to launch a ChatGPT-powered smart speaker later this year, maybe even before the holiday season. The device is expected to use hardware sensors, like cameras or motion detectors, to watch users and give advice in real time. So this is much more than simply responding to your voice. It's multimodal input, reacting to what's actually happening around you. Jony Ive, the designer behind Apple's most iconic products, is consulting on the design with some support from SoftBank. In other words, expect a beautiful, modern device, not just another plastic speaker on your shelf. On the technical side, the details matter. Instead of waiting for you to say, "Hey Alexa," this speaker will likely use computer vision. Think advanced object detection on the level of YOLOv8 to track your movements, recognize gestures, or even notice what's on a nearby screen. Combine that with real-time speech-to-text, and everything gets routed to GPT 4.0, which can process audio, text, and images all at once. This means it can offer advice based not just on what you say, but what's actually around you, or even what you're doing. For developers, this unlocks a whole new kind of API. Not just voice commands, but sensor data, live feedback, and responses based on your current context. Imagine getting on-the-fly code review, health tips based on your posture, or reminders triggered by what's on your desk. This isn't science fiction. GPT 4.0 already supports these kinds of inputs, with response times around half a second. That's nearly twice as fast as the average Alexa response. So what does this mean for the industry? We're looking at the start of a real platform war. Alexa and Google Assistant are now at risk. Their natural language engines are 2 generations behind. Their context windows are hundreds of tokens shorter than GPT 4.0's massive 128,000 token capacity. That means OpenAI can remember your entire day, conversations, actions, visual cues, all across different sessions. For startups and developers, this is going to spark a brand new wave of plugins. If you build productivity tools for things like Notion, Jira, or Slack, you'll want your app to integrate with ChatGPT's hardware live. Voice-only apps will feel old-fashioned fast as multimodal AI hardware takes over. Apple, Amazon, and Google will need to upgrade their models, or risk losing daily engagement. For engineers and founders, this is the time to rethink strategies for smart homes, smart offices, and automation. The new battleground is hardware-first APIs. So here's my take. This is already underrated. A lot of people are obsessing over the hardware, but that misses the big picture. OpenAI's smart speaker isn't just an upgrade. It's a real paradigm shift. We're moving from assistants that only react to AI partners that sense, understand, and help in real time. If you build tools, picture onboarding, pair programming, or workflow coaching happening ambiently as you work. The AI's window into your world is a true competitive advantage. Alexa and Google Home simply can't compete. Now, the real question, would you build for a ChatGPT smart speaker